move. We're halfway to Birmingham.
Wine.
Tell me you've got an actual reason why we're miles from civilization.
I have a reason.
Oh, big sigh of relief. What's that?
I was going to give it you later, but...
The secret gig? How'd you get your hands on this?
Joe Laxton so loves me.
Oh, you didn't have to.
You'd have done it for me. If I was the one that totally wanted the singer.
I do not.
So do. What? Patience. Here. My future husband.
Now you're just being stupid.
Whatever it takes. I'm gonna get him.
Day.
Yeah, got a couple of reps coming in.
Hey, I could do with a quick word later if you've got a minute.
That sounds important.
Oh, quick chat.
All right, I'll make some time. Listen, I've got to make a phone call.
Catch you later.
Hello? Look, Vanessa, can I call you back? This isn't really a very good time. Morning.
Morning. I was just looking for a letter with, there's a medical rep booked in later today, and I was just checking I got the name.
Well, maybe you could check with me first before you go through my private files.
Right, well, to wrap it up, nobody expects you to be a bunch of nuns. You want to go out there and enjoy yourself, of course you do, and that's fair enough. But you've got to look after yourself because your mum and dad won't be there to keep an eye on you. So, yes, watch your drinks. Don't leave them unattended so somebody can slip something nasty in there. And at the end of the night, don't use unlicensed cabs or get into a car with anyone you don't know. But apart from that, go and have yourself a good time. But not too good. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Hollins.
Hello, Sophie. So, you two know it all then, do you?
I've heard it like 1,000 times.
And you didn't listen then either. You think you're all grown up, don't you? Well, I'll tell you something. It's a tough world out there.
If you're talking about men, I've never had a problem with them.
It's not a joke, Sophie.
I know all that stuff. I'm a clever girl.
Well, I'll come straight out with it then.
That would be good.
I want to put my name forward for the partner vacancy. Quite the reaction I expected when I played this through in my mind.
No. What I mean is that Jimmy has expressed an interest in it.
What?
Yeah. He's got his heart set on it, apparently.
Well, I don't believe it. He didn't mention anything to me.
You were flirting with my dad again?
New wishes.
My dad?
Now, I know it's not cool to listen to me, but if you don't listen, you don't learn, do you?
Look, I don't need advice. I'm in charge of my life, finally.
What does that mean exactly?
As soon as I'm out of this hole, I'm off. Moving out of home, no more of this.
Really? And what do your mum and dad think about that?
It's just her mom. Who cares what she thinks?
Oh, okay.
I've been waiting for this for years, and no one is going to mess it up for me.
She's got a hard nose on her, that one.
She used to be the only one round here who ever wanted any fun. Now it's all big plans.
Like what?
There's this old guy that she wants to...
Go on, carry on. What's she planning?
It's nothing.
So why are you worried then? Who's this old guy?
I'm not worried. Dad, it's nothing.
After you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Why do you have to flirt with every man you meet? You're like a heat-seeking missile.
A sex bomb. Funny.
Men like it.
Who cares? We're not here to make them happy.
It's how you get what you want out of them.
When did you get like this?
What? Grown up?
Stupid.
Thanks.
You know what I mean?
Look, we're not kids anymore, Im. You heard your dad. We're out on our own. It's up to us to get what we want.
Oh, and you get it by sticking those out?
I don't understand. If you've got it, use it. It's like money. It buys you stuff. Like if I hadn't have flirted with Mr. Parker, we wouldn't have had the rest of the day off to do research.
Freak.
And now I'm going to get the rest of my life sorted out.
How? By robbing a bank?
I wasn't joking about getting my hands on that man.
That old man?
I've had my eye on him for ages. His name's William McIntyre. He's got loads of cash. Millions. 78 years old, wife dead, no kids, and he's not in the best of health. Perfect husband material.
You can't be serious.
He'll be dead in no time. And I'll be set for life with his fortune. He comes here every day. I've done my homework.
I don't want to know anymore. Sophie, don't. You'll regret it.
Regret getting rich?
He's not going to just want to hold hands. Ugh, I can't even think about it.
Wish me luck.
Sophie!
And don't crowd me. Sit at your own table.
Haven't had any more flashbacks.
You getting any help?
Counselling. It's pretty effective.
Oh, that's good, because I want to make you an offer.
Free subscription to a therapy magazine.
No, I want to offer you the partnership.
Oh.
Well, I think you're ready for it, and be a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, it could be the challenge that pushes me over the edge.
You said you wanted it.
A long time ago. That kind of responsibility now, nah. Nah, it's not for me.
You'd be perfect for it.
Where would I find the time? The police surgeon work already soaks up the hours.
It can be yours for 40,000.
Julia, what's going on?
Do you mind if I join you? I'm Sophie.
William.
I'm sorry. This is really forward. I'm not usually like this, but I've seen you here day after day and you look so interesting.
Well, thank you.
There just aren't many interesting people around anymore. You don't mind?
Not if you don't mind sitting with an old man.
You're not old. I hate coming to cafes on my own, don't you? I just love fascinating company. People who have lived life, done so much. They have all those great stories. Can we just talk?
Last time I had a nice talk with someone was... Yeah. Can't remember.
That's so sad. I can see it in your face. I bet you've got so many great things to tell about your younger days.
Yeah, well, they were different times. I was a different person. I don't think you would have wanted to sit with me then.
Well, I do now.
Yeah, I didn't know things were so desperate you had to beg me to be a partner.
All right. I've already told Daniel that you've thrown your hat in the ring.
Why would you do that?
I regret it now.
You don't want Daniel as a partner? You know it wasn't fair to drag me into this.
Well, it just kind of came out really in the moment. Anyway, now I don't know how to get out of it.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be part of some lies, so you're gonna have to tell Daniel the truth.
Property development. That's where the money is these days. I made a tidy sum out of the business park down at Craythorpe Street. All Victorian housing, elderly people. But they all moved into nice new modern flats once they understood how much better their lives would be.
It's so nice of you to help the old people.
It's nice when someone makes you feel important. It doesn't happen to me too often.
You You are important. You've obviously done very well for yourself.
Very well.
That must be nice. You've worked hard, earned a good living. Now you can enjoy it.
Money's not much good when you've got no one to share it with.
No wife. Kids.
I lost my wife a long time ago. Not long after we were married.
Sorry.
It's all in the past now.
It's not though, is it? You must get lonely in the house all on your own. It's so sad. You've got so much to offer. You shouldn't be on your own. This is a time when you should be happy.
Sophie, we've got to go. We've got schoolwork to do.
This is my friend Imogen.
Very lovely name. Pleased to meet you. If you girls will excuse me.
Sophie, for goodness sake.
It's going well. Leave me alone. Just get out. I've got him where I want him and I don't want you getting in the way.
Suit yourself, you stupid cow.
You might have told me.
But what?
The partnership. Why didn't you say you wanted it? You just made me look an idiot in front of Julia.
Daniel.
Well, I'm sitting there, a bundle of nerves, trying to ask her about it, and suddenly, oh, it's Jimmy's.
No, that's not.
What, it slipped your mind?
Daniel.
What?
I'm not interested in being a partner. True.
What's wrong?
What isn't? I've seen a list of what everybody gets paid.
Oh, yeah. And I'm guessing that that's not a few buttons and a handful of beans.
Jimmy gets £75,000. Well, I know he's a doctor, but still. Michelle, 35,000. Not bad for a nurse. Cherry gets 25. But Ruth, £17,000. Can you believe it?
That's more than you.
Thanks, Rob, for rubbing it in. Everybody gets more than me. So I'm the bottom of the heap.
The house is lovely.
Thank you. Garden's a bit of a handful.
Nothing you can't handle. It's so big. You've done well for yourself. You must have been a very powerful man.
Yes, well, did my best, you know.
Amazing. Your house is lovely. Just like you.
Oh, so I'm lovely, am I?
You are. You're awesome.
So tell me, come on, why would a young girl like you want to spend time with an old man like me?
You're brilliant company.
Better than friends of your own age?
I knew you would be. Ever since I first saw you.
At the cafe?
Here. Outside.
Oh. I thought you said this was the first time you'd seen the house.
Oh, no. I saw you outside. Once.
Spying on me, eh? Were you spying on me?
No. Of course not. I was just passing.
Huh. Where to? I mean, there's nothing of much interest around here for a young girl like you.
You've been silly now.
What are you playing at?
Oh, what's up? Have I upset you?
Ruth gets £2 more than me for doing the same job.
Yeah, and she's nearly half your age.
I mean, what does that say? Do they think more of her than they do of me?
No, you're right. It's not on.
Oh, my fingers to the bones. Taking me for granted.
Yeah, you do work hard, yeah. Who do they think they are?
What am I going to do, Rob?
Didn't Julia promise you a pay review?
Start of the financial year.
And what happened to that?
Didn't happen.
Oh, well, they're just taking liberties out of the 15 grand. It's nothing.
£2 more wouldn't hurt them, would it?
2? You deserve more than 2. You want to get back in there and you want to tell Julia you want a substantial pay rise.
I hate asking for money.
If you don't ask, you don't get there. They'll just carry on walking all over you.
Julia might twig what I was doing in her office.
No, Karen, don't look for excuses.
Ruth has got more experience.
You've got more life experience. That counts for more.
Right, I'll talk to Julia this afternoon.
Yeah, get in there and give her what for.
Well, no rush, is there?
No, it's him and his friend Sophie.
Why, what's she done?
You don't like her, do you?
Well, she's the right one, she is.
What does that mean?
Rob, you know what that means. She's not getting Amy into trouble, is she?
I don't think so, but she's worried about her. I might pop round the house and have a chat with her mum.
What are you playing at?
Nothing. You've been silly now.
It's my money, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Don't play games.
I'm not going to rob you if that's what you think.
Do you think I'm stupid because I'm old?
'You come here?
"40 years ago, people didn't hold doors open for me. They got out of my way. You don't think I built the fortune that I've got by being a nice man, do you? Look at me!
Don't.
Don't judge me by my age. Still the same man inside. You young people never see that. You're way out of your depth, girl. And don't think just because you're a girl, I'll be soft on you. My wife never understood that. Always on at me, never supportive, spending my cash as fast as I earned it.
You killed her?
Don't be silly.
Or had her killed?
I made my point! And I'm not that old that I can't make my point with you either. I can get whatever I want, whenever I want it.
Ah, Julia, what can I do for you?
We've got a problem.
Problems are my speciality.
Daniel wants to be a partner.
Yes, he mentioned that to me earlier.
Oh, did he?
Said there was no way you would consider him as a candidate.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to find a way to let him down gently without actually hurting his feelings. What?
Well, I've been thinking about it. I don't think he's such a bad chap.
No, maybe not, but is he partner material?
Good question. What is partner material? Obviously, I am. My strengths are clearly visible. But, you know, Julia, some people have hidden depths, hide their light under a bushel.
Heston, you're not seriously suggesting that he's up to the job.
I think he's a good candidate to look at.
Please. I need to get home. My mum will be worrying.
Not until I get some answers.
I don't know what to say.
Bet you thought you were very clever. Wrap this stupid old man around your little finger.
I didn't mean anything.
I think I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Please, don't. Look, don't hurt me. I'll do anything.
Don't be pathetic.
I'm not pathetic. You don't know what it's like. I never had a chance to be a kid. I was too busy looking after me mum. Stupid drunk cow. When all the kids were going out to play, I was holding our house together. Me? Cleaning, cooking, mopping up a sick, putting her to bed. Listening to her cry about how miserable her life was. And then getting a backhander from her in the morning. When she got the hangover and the shakes kicked in. Getting kicked out, literally. So she could spend the rest of the benefits on booze. And I wouldn't get any food for the next 2 days until the next check came. She's pathetic! And I've had enough. I need a way out.
Julia. I need to ask you.
Quick, Karen, I'm running late.
How'd you get your hair so shiny?
Julia? Julia? There's been some kind of misunderstanding. I spoke to Jimmy. He's not interested in the partnership.
Really?
Yeah, so there's no problem.
Okay.
Well, I think I deserve a fair hearing.
Yes, you're right. Of course you do, yeah. Well, not now. Later, yeah?
Later.
Yeah, later,
In the business?
yeah.
Great.
Watch what you're saying, or I'll come and find you. Hello,
I know exactly who you are, Mr. McIntyre.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Sophie's been kind enough to make an old man's day less lonely.
He threatened me. He's a horrible, horrible man.
What? What a ridiculous allegation.
I heard what you were saying to her.
These are two mean, mendacious young women trying to get an old man into trouble.
I'd advise you to keep well away from both of them in future.
It's her word against mine.
My word too.
Take her away. I don't want to see her around here again. She's a dangerous little flirt.
Sophie, what do you think you're playing at? You've got to take more care than that. That's just the kind of thing I was trying to tell you this morning.
All right, Dad, she doesn't need a lecture.
Well, I think she does, because this time she was lucky.
All right, I took a risk. And I'd do it again given half the chance.
Sophie!
What do you want?
I'm sorry. Very, very sorry. I acted appallingly. You see, I've had to be hard, strong, too. When you get like that, it's difficult to change, isn't it? I'd really like it if our friendship could start over.
Are you crazy?
Sophie, let's go.
I think we understand one another much better than we first realized. We could come to some sort of arrangement.
Oh, gross.
She's 17.
Sorry. I don't think I fancy being on the wrong end of your cane.
Aye, what's for tea? I'm starving.
So what was about food with you? It's a special.
No, not turnips again. So, did you give Julia what for?
Yeah, I had a word with her and, well, she's not going for it.
You're joking. You need a pay rise.
She said she'd have a look at it in a few months.
You know, I've got a good mind to go in there and...
Rob! Come on, don't worry, it's done. Come on.
Bloody travesty.
I've always been loyal to the practice, you know that. And I'm hard-working. You can't say that I don't graft.
That's true.
So then it's down to fairness. And I think I deserve the same chance to be partner as all the other doctors. I know you'd prefer Jimmy.
Oh, come on, hang on.
No, I think it's pretty obvious, Julia. But Jimmy's taken himself out of the running. So?
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I mean, you deserve an opportunity to buy your way in, yeah.
Great. What's the tab?
Well, if you can come up with £80,000, of course I will consider your proposition.
80 grand.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be held yourself, Sonny, I advise you to button it.
Your breath stinks too.
I will tell them at work when the time is right. Right, when's that going to be? Well, what would you like to do?
Anything, as long as it's with you.
Come on then, take me shopping.
It's got nothing to do with you. Lee, I'm warning you. Look out!
Home to the world's oldest